I don't know. That's a terrible angle. Either way. Um, hey. I have not been on my phone because I've not been vlogging or making videos or doing anything because honestly I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared that you guys would judge me.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So I haven't been making anything because I also am like, what do I make? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna drive and talk, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right, we're about 3 weeks from moving to France. We got our visas in the mail like a couple weeks ago, and that was really exciting. I honestly was like, not. I was. It took like a week. Honestly, it was supposed to take like 2 to 4 weeks, and then we got a notification in our email saying that your visa or like your documents have been shipped. So we were like, oh no, it was denied. They're shipping it back to us because we did something wrong or something of that nature. But no, it went pretty well. It wasn't yeah, we got it, and this is my first time ever getting a visa. So it was definitely more I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, it's like a really fancy sticker in your passport. And I sound like a very um, not educated American, honestly. But I've never gotten like a long term visa. I've only gotten like a stamp, like a short term stay kind of visa. See, these didn't. That's a lie. I don't believe. The Anyway, so we got that in the mail. We were really shocked. Um, and yeah, we leave to September. We leave to Hawaii in September. So right now I'm just in the process of selling all my stuff on Facebook Marketplace, which is really hard because I don't know how to price things. Like I have a couch that I bought like a year and a half ago when we moved in, and I don't know, I feel like I'm being lowballed on Facebook, but I'm like, beggars can't be choosers. Come get it. So we're doing just selling stuff right now, and it's kind of hard selling our things because it's like these are our things that we've collected as we've like I don't know, as we've lived. Like me and my husband, we've lived together for 5 years now. We moved in together February of 2020, um about like 9-10 months before we got married. And it's all the stuff that we've like accumulated in those last 5 years, and it's just like we're getting rid of not a lot of stuff, but like a couple things we're keeping in storage because we're just like, we don't want to get rid of that. And same thing with like pictures and knickknacks that just have a lot of sentimental value. We are putting in storage, and there's just some things we can't get rid of, especially because we don't know if this is going to be like a move out of country like long term, or if this is just going to be like a year abroad, a couple years abroad. I think we want to focus on at least 2 years abroad. 2 years abroad feels good. Kind of like I feel like the first year there's going to be a lot of like adjustments. um we really want to give living abroad a solid chance because there is a possibility that we don't come back to America. Not because not completely because America's kind of going to shit right now, but
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We
something.
don't care.
mostly because not a lot of people get the opportunity to live abroad, and so we really just want to take advantage of every opportunity life gives us. And this has presented itself very like clearly. I mean, honestly, if you really want to know why we we decided to move to France, I don't know if I've said this in a previous video, but we me and my husband got violently high one evening, and we were just talking about like, oh, I wish we could have, before we got out of the military, like we knew we were gonna get 100% VA disability, because then we could have moved abroad, and I feel like you guys are shifting. Um, we could have moved abroad, and that would have been a really cool uh, experience. And I just turned to him and I was like, why don't we? And in that time, this was last February of this year, 2025. And he was like, you're so right. And so ever since then, we literally, well, actually, at that point, we were like, okay, let's sleep on it. Let's think about this when we're not high, because obviously that's not the mindset you want to be in when you make a giant decision, especially when it includes like a child. So we slept on it, and then when we woke up, we were like, "Oh, kind of sounds like a good idea." So we, did a lot of research, and then we started planning, and yeah, so this plan has been in the works for like a while now, and honestly, it was kind of fate that it happened. Like not fate, well, fate in the way that everything's been happening very smoothly. We haven't really hit any like major bumps in the road. I think the only bump in the road we've hit is selling my husband's car, just because like the title got messed up. So it was just like a lot of like waiting and going to the DMV and doing all that, but very minor in the grand scheme of things. So we I'm a big believer in like fate and you know the universe telling you signs, and I feel like this is the universe signaling to us that everything's like this is the right path that we're supposed to go on, because everything has been working out very smoothly. Again, that might come from a place of privilege, but I think I'm very well aware of the privilege that I have in my life, and I'm very grateful. I definitely don't take any of this for granted, because this is not the average American's experience. Um, and we're just very excited to kind of start this new chapter. I think this this time in our lives, like there's no better time for us to do this. Hello, keep going. There's no better time. Like it's like life is only going to get more complicated as we go, and I just feel like there's no better time than the present. Like especially because in the time that um that we had thought about moving to France, the we were like going house hunting. We were like looking at, like possibly buying a freaking house, and we're just like, wow, like this is the time to do it before we set any more roots down into our life. And I don't know if I feel like I'm just rambling, but anyway, September we go to Hawaii because my family lives over there. I'm gonna go meet my sister's boyfriend. Um, I'm really like excited to kind of meet him and figure out. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like not post a video. Well, yes, post a video, but film a video that was like really like low stakes and wasn't anything crazy intimidating to film, just because I have been kind of anxious about filming. I don't know, guys. I feel like you guys are gonna judge me. Which I mean is your right. Go ahead, judge me. I feel like this is exposure therapy for me, because I'm so like, ask anybody in my life. I am the shyest person. I am so in my shell, and I feel like this is just like good exposure therapy to just like fucking put me out there, and I need to be held accountable to actually post, because if I'm not, I won't do it. And I need to, because I really want to. I feel like I need like a creative outlet, and even if it's not even like a super creative thing, like it's just like me talking. I don't know. I love FaceTiming people, And I feel like this is just a FaceTime. Like that's literally all I want. It's just for it to be like a little, feel like a little FaceTime. Um, but yeah. Anyway, we're moving. We get to France October 1st, so I'm really nervous. But I will show you guys like what I'm packing, how I'm packing, because it's kind of like a I don't know, I'm using those storage vacuum storage bags. So it's more of a like compact. It's more compact of like storage, whatever. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna run to the store and get my diapers. I need diapers, dish pods, and some medicine. And yeah, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Cheers. All right, back to driving. I got what I needed. Actually, I didn't get everything I needed because when I went in there, they were for some reason the pharmacy was closed. So that sucked. That is such a pretty car. Um anyway, I just got some stuff. I got like trash bags. I got dish washing liquid soap instead of the pods, just because the pods are, guys, everything is so expensive. So I got like liquid because I just feel like one, that'll last longer. Two, it's cheaper. I need this shit to last literally 3 weeks. I think that's like one of the hardest things that I'm trying to kind of uh, time just right, is like using everything so like nothing goes to waste. So like grocery shopping, I've been like really, I'm like, okay, well, I can't buy too much because then I don't want to waste a bunch of food, but then I don't want to run out too soon and then I'm just eating out every meal because guys, I gotta lock in. I had my baby 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago in October, and guys, I need a fucking lock in because this is not, I'm in a year, guys, watch, mark my words, in a year I'm gonna be 170 pounds. I got what, 60 pounds to lose. All right, and I'm gonna fucking lose it. All right, me bought candy. I have the biggest sweet tooth like in the history of the world, and it will literally be the death of me. And I refuse. I refuse. This is the heaviest I've ever been, and I refuse. I'm locking in. All right. If anything, this shit is gonna keep me accountable. All right. I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna record me getting off my fat ass. Have you guys been watching Ashby on TikTok? I did not have sexual relations with that tree. I had it with that one. I die every time. Every time. I have screenshotted her TikToks and have made them stickers and I've been sending them to my friends, and they humor me because they think she's funny too. But it is so fucking funny. She is so funny. I love her. In a very not parasocial kind of way, but I fucking love her. She's so funny. There's so many people on the internet that I'm like, God, I wish I was your friend. I feel like we would be such good friends. And I kind of attribute it to like, one, obviously like I like their content, but two, I'm such a shy person. Like I hate that about myself. Like I truly try not to hate things about me, just because, like, who does that help? Um, but there are some things that I just hate about myself, and I really wish I would come out of my shell and just be more like authentic. Not that I'm like fake or anything. It's just like I'm not who I can be. And I think only like close family members and close friends know that about me. And it's just not I just wish more people knew that like my personality. So if anything, this is like, guys, like, I'm not joking. This is exposure therapy for me. Just this vlogging alone in my car while I'm driving is giving me anxiety. That is so sad. That is so pathetic. Just me fucking talking into the ether. Ether is like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Why? It's literally me. This is literally just the thoughts that are going through my mind. That's probably why a lot of the stuff I don't say, or a lot of the stuff I do say doesn't make any sense, because I just am talking and it's just the way my brain goes. So because I'm not filtering anything. It's literally the speed in which my brain is going that I am speaking. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just feel like I'm not like filtering anything. Anyway, what are you guys up to? Today's Wednesday. I just watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. Um, episode 7. It was so good. My heart broke at the end though. Such a Team Conrad girly as a 27-year-old adult with a husband and child. I read the books in middle school. I love them. I read all of Jenny Han's books. I think the only one that I have not seen anyone talk about, which I don't doubt because it was kind of like a smaller book. I don't even think maybe there was a second one. I can't remember. But does anyone remember almost drove off the road. Does anyone remember the movie or not the movie, the book Shug? Yeah, Shug. 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 I remember the cover having like a red popsicle on it. Um, I remember loving that book. I think I read it like 3 or 4 times. I had taken it out from the library at my middle school. Like, I remember this so vividly. I can picture my middle school and reading that book. I mean, they've given To All the Boys, I Love Before movies, then The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then remind me, was Exo Kitty a book? I don't think it was. I think it was kind of like its own universe. I don't know. I don't remember that book. I do remember To All the Boys, and I do remember The Summer I Turned Pretty, but I don't remember Exo Kitty having like a book. Either way, love it. Love it. Ate it up. Ate up the Jenny Han universe. I eat that shit up every time. And I will, because say what you will, I love that woman's brain. And what gets me is like consuming all this stuff on the internet, like on TikTok about like the Easter eggs, and like I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about like episode breakdown and the things that you missed. I'm like, how did you guys catch any of this? And now I find myself watching it like it's like I have a like I'm trying to watch it to find these details and I can't find them like they can. And then I'm like, oh, I found one, and then it's like the most obvious one. And it's like the most obvious fucking Easter egg. And I'm like, well, I thought I had my eyes peeled, and then I watched a video breakdown and I missed like 20 things. I'm like, first of all, you guys are detectives. I am really bad. I do not live up to the standard of a girl who can find anything online about somebody. I do not live up to that standard. I can't find shit. I feel like I don't know how to use the internet sometimes. I feel like an old person. Oh, speaking of getting old, my birthday is in 2 weeks, and I'm turning 28. And I don't know how to feel about it. I really liked 27. I feel like I feel like 27 is a good age. This is the first year in which I am my biggest, but I am also I love myself the most. Like this is the year that I truly have found self love. Um, and I think it's because I'm a mom. I'm like a lot more forgiving. There was some advice I was given when my son was just born, and I felt I've always had this urge to kind of be like a perfectionist. And there's this somebody told me like, it's your first time. It's his first time. It's your first time. You know, go easy on yourself. Those words, sorry, you're tilting. Those words have rang true to me, and they are just so like, yes, it is all of our first time. We all need to be nicer to ourselves. And I hear my friends talk about themselves to me, and I'm just like, why do you feel that way? And then I'm like, oh, I talk to myself terribly too. We need to stop that. Because who is that serving? Nobody. Nobody. Nobody wins when you talk down about yourself. Um. Anyway, should I start running? I feel like it's too hot to run. Is that how the girlies stay skinny? I just don't understand how the girlies stay skinny. Is it genetics? Are they running? Are they, I feel like so many people are running these days. I'm like, when did we start doing that? Hello? Hello? This person's at the gate and I don't think they know how to get in. Hello? I'm gonna go around you. Um, I went around them and opened the gates. Now they're gonna follow in. I always felt like gates at apartment complexes are so useless because like you could literally just wait and then follow somebody in. Um. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. What are the girls? And then do they just walk around with dirty hair? Like I have curly hair, so I can't be washing it every day, and I can barely get it to look good on day one. This is like day three hair, but I have to like wet it, like drench it, and then re-scrunch it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. I also need to get it cut. I'm sorry. This video is all over the place. I feel like I'm getting anxious. So I just got home. I'm probably going to end the video here just because I am so anxious. My husband's been really supportive in, doing YouTube or me doing YouTube. And he was just like, my only goal for you today is for you to go make a video. And I was like, okay. And I was just like, okay, thank you for the push. But also, like, I'm so nervous. And you hit the curb, and that's how you know you can park. All right, well, I'm home. So I will talk to you guys next week. Ask your mom. She knows what I'm talking about.